Hey guys, Smoking Uncle Frank. I do a video for you today. I wanted to do one yesterday, but I was feeling like shit when I got home. Kind of tired. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Tired. My hip was bothering me. I guess I'm just getting old. Anyway, I actually got something for you pipe smokers today. Yesterday I was at work. I went to work yesterday and I'm sitting there and it was a dull, boring day and I felt like crap and I just didn't want to do anything. And a couple of friends of mine came in the shop, Jeff the chef and Mike. Nobody knows him from YouTube. He just watches it. He's kind of a lurker, I guess, in a way, but he's a good guy. But anyway, Jeff brought me something. He walks in the door and he hands me this sealed package too. I don't know, he's got some connection somewhere, but Rich Dark Flake. So I figured, you know what, I'll do a little comparison because I got some, actually got, this is new, and I got some old over there, a small jar of it from the last time he gave me a batch of it. He gave me an open one the last time. He didn't have a full one. It was at the pipe meetup in Chicago Pipe Club meeting, and he saw him smoking it, and I was like, well, I wish I could get some of that. And he just hands me the package and says, oh, here, you can have this one. Here, I got more. Oh, he's just one generous guy. I got to say that for him. He's really generous. Let's see if I can find a way to get this doggone thing open without. You know what's really annoying? The advertisement on these doggone things. I mean, it's okay to say, I get the whole, smoking's bad for you and all that stuff, but come on, give me a break. They don't just say smoking's bad for you. They show you what could happen. It's like, I know all that. I don't need to have that shoved in. That's Europe for you though. So what are you gonna do? The Europeans, they got some, I don't know, they made Monty Python, so what can I tell you? They got a twisted way of thinking, I guess. Monty Python came from Europe, so I don't know. They're a strange bunch. That's all I can say. Get this thing open. There we go. All right. I don't want to damage the beautiful wrapper, with the guy with his lung hanging out. But yeah, it's sealed. It's definitely sealed because boy, it's just get it open and jar it up. But let me just set it out here on and let you see. Because I'm curious too. Because I've had this other jar in my cellar for a little while, but oh boy, really nice flakes too. They weren't all broken up. The last time I got a bag of it, they were a little bit busted up. But he, in Jeff's defense, he had been smoking some, so it probably got busted up a little bit that way. But and I crammed it into a jar, of course, and then broke it up more. But side by side, we'll just hold some up and hold the. There's the new stuff, and there's the older stuff. It's a little darker, I guess. So I'm gonna jar this up, and I'm gonna have a bowl of it too while I'm at it. So I think I'll have the old stuff though. I'm gonna put the new stuff away and let it get old too, because it's Virginia, and Virginians are always better when they get old. They're not like me. I don't get any better when I get old. I just get crabby and bitch a lot. Well, anyway, that's for you pipe smokers. It's all for you pipe smokers too, though. I mean, if you're interested in what else I got to talk about, why not? Guns and smoking. It all goes together. It's a man thing, right? It's a ladies thing too. I'm sorry, ladies. Women like to shoot too. What can I say? You're in some, and there's plenty of women pipe smokers I know about there too. So I that was racist or chauvinistic or whatever. I apologize. Let me get myself a bowl going here first before I go on. Get some of this. I haven't had any of this in a while now. I forgot I had this in my cellar until I went back there looking for a jar to put, an empty jar to put the new stuff in, and looked up and I saw this. I was like, oh, I stuck it away. I just shoved it away in my cellar. This, I got so much stuff back there. I forgot because I don't go looking at it very often. So I'm gonna yak while I fill my pipe here. Hope you don't mind. One of the guys that I've been communicating with on YouTube about the whole less lethal thing and everything asked me if I could do something on what I like to what kind of ammunition I like to use, what kind of stuff I like to shoot. So I thought, well, I'll do a little bit on that because I'm still not 100%. Otherwise, I would have liked to do but I haven't had a chance to really chronograph my stuff that well yet. I've still got some tweaking to do on my guns, and I want to get them up to a certain level before I do a shooting video. And like I said, I wasn't there. It is. All right, couldn't find my pipe with all the other junk I got on my lap here. So I have a nice little bowl of rich dark flake on a Sunday, and some coffee. That's all I ever drink most of the time. Anyways, I got some root beer back there. Once a year, my buddy gives me a case of root beer, and it usually lasts me about a year of bottled root beer, which I like too. As close as I get to beer now these days. You know me, I don't imbibe anymore, so I gave that up because, well, that wasn't good. That you think the smoking's bad for you? That stuff's even worse for you, especially where I was at. I was drinking that stuff like it was going out of town, so I don't mess with alcohol no more. It's a no-no for Uncle Frank. I'll get this off of there so I can get this tray up there and rearrange my life here. All right, there we go. So the guy was asking me what I like to shoot, and I thought I'd show a couple more of my little toys or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what happened, the little foam thing that was on this thing here, but I was using it yesterday and it must have fell off on the carpet. And I think the vacuum got it like it got my other microphone, only this one it just got the foam tip, so not as big a deal. I'll have to see if I can find another one for it. Find out how it affects the volume when I get done with the video. So what do I like to shoot here? Well, I got these when I first kind of got into the whole paintball as home defense thing. I saw this in my local BB gun store. It was a place that they sell a lot of what do they call that stuff? Where you go into ranges and you shoot at each other. That airsoft. That's what it is, airsoft. And I'm not into airsoft. Airsoft is wimpy. I don't know. It just doesn't. There's no. It's light ammo. It's real light plastic BBs that you shoot at your friends, and it's like tag you're it or something, I guess. I don't want to shoot anybody. Not really. I mean, push comes to shove, somebody comes in my house. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of my air guns and let them. One of my either my BB guns, which I've got back there. I forget what it's called. It's 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 designed after a German machine gun. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's got a 50 round magazine in it. It'll fire full auto. So get a face full of 50 BBs coming at you at about 400 feet per second or so. You ain't gonna want to stick around. That's just one option. But this is one of my. This is the first one I ever bought. And this is just a little. It's 50 caliber. And then I found out that you could juice it up a little bit by getting another valve for it. So I bought the other valve from Rockstar online, and I went in there and I took the thing apart and I stuck the valve in, which raised it up to from 7 joules to 11 joules. I haven't chronoed it yet, but I'll bet it does a lot better. But what I like is shooting it at these things here. These, I'll show you what they look like. That's it. They're in the clip right now, but I keep them. And what I like about these guns is that they're in a little magazine like this, so there's no spring involved or anything. So I'm always leery about my magazines on my like this one here. This is my first strike. I got the big barrel on here today, so but the magazines are spring loaded, and I'm always kind of like cautious about leaving them sprung down like that for too long, because if you do, don't those springs get weak from being held down like that with the balls in them? So it's kind of like, you got to rotate, and I need to get some more magazines. By the way, I did find I did get my pins and my springs, so this now I can use up them 8-gram cartridges that I got back there. I think I got about 40 of them things I got to use up, give or take. So I want to use them up on this one. I'll use them to chronograph the thing, I guess, or something. I don't know. But I got my this is my long ass, my 14-inch. I want to get about an 8-inch barrel for it though. But this is the shortest barrel I have. Well, not the shortest one, but the really short one is the one that came with it, and I don't like that barrel that much because it's really kind of wimpy. You get more velocity out of these. Also, I got this thing here. This is an add-on. Gives me more Picatinny rail, so now I can put a nice, well, I can stick this one. I can stick this laser on there now. It's got a nice green dot, as you can see, and it's nice and bright. But anyway, moving on. I'm talking about too much shit here, and I'm forgetting what I was doing. These are the browns I have in this. Are these? I'm not trying to say I'm a HomeWreker fanboy or anything, but they got some good stuff. This is what these are. They're rubber or some type of that feels like rubber to me, with a big old ball bearing in it. And they weigh in at, well, I got my, let's turn on my measurer here. I got my little gram scale over here. And they weigh in at 4 1/4 grams. So 4.25 roughly. So, and that's what I like. I like, the reason I like, let me turn this off. The reason I like the heavier rounds, and I think that's about as heavy as you can go for 50 caliber. I like the heavier rounds. I do with my 68. I'll use these too. I'll use these for practice and that, but they're only. I think they're only what? I think they're 3 grams. Let's see. I forget. Let's turn it on again. You still there? Well, you're there. My mouse moved, and for some reason it makes the screen go away. These are just 2.80, not even 3 grams. So the thing I've learned and what I found out is with the lighter rounds, they'll come out faster. They'll come out. I mean, I'll put them on my chronograph, and this is my chronograph that I like to use. If you don't have one of these, this is the thing to get, buddy. You just push it stays off until you push the button, And when you push the button, then it gives you a reading. And as soon as you fire the trigger, it'll tell you. But if you've got one of these first strikes or some of those guns and got them tuned up some, you know, and you're shooting these light rounds, you're going to get double O, which means it's shooting at over 400 feet per second because it doesn't go past 399, I think, or 400, which is why I like the heavier rounds because it's kind of like this. When you're shooting light rounds, think of it this way. You could take a feather and throw it at somebody at 500 miles an hour, and it hit. And if you could get it, if you could do that, I'm just going to extremes here, and it hits them, what are they going to feel? Pretty much nothing. But then take something heavier like a bowling ball and throw it at them at 500 miles an hour. They're going to feel that. That's going to knock the shit out of them. Which is why I like the Grimberg balls, the Grimbergs, because they're 8 grams. They pack a wallop. They may not as far as FPS go, as far as speed coming out, they might chronograph off at 300. But if you calculate 300, and I got a little calculator that I use that I found online and calculate it. I'll put the link up there for you if you want to see it. It's real easy. You just put in how many gram ball you're shooting, and you put in how many feet per second you're getting, and that tells you how many joules or how many foot-pounds you're getting, how much hit power. That's what matters to me, is how much it's going to hit. These things are going to hurt. Now I'm not saying 3 grams isn't going to hurt, but tell you what, 8 grams or even these 4-gram ones out of this thing might say 11, might say that it shoots at 11 joules, but I'll bet when you put a heavier round in there, you're going to get more than 11 joules, or whatever 11 joules comes out in foot-pounds. But that all matters. That all depends on how much weight there is too. So it all kind of falls together that way. At least that's been my understanding of it anyway. So anyway, that's what I like to do. And it helps to have a longer barrel. This is kind of a little bit ridiculous long, but it's what I got on there now. And I thought when I feel like shooting again, I feel like sitting on my little range in the bedroom, I'm gonna put this up there and test it out. And I want to get another. I want to pick up another one of these lasers though, because I like this laser on this one. I want to get another one though at my gun store, my BB gun store that I go to. They sell them there. So, and also I've got in mind to get there's a bore sighter that I saw on HomeWreker. I've seen it other places, but I noticed they had it, and they're really fast. The one thing I will say about them, you order something from them and you're going to get it pretty damn quick. They ship fast. So, and it just sticks right inside the thing, and then you just line up your bore sight with your dot, and you're all good to go. You're all lined up then. So I'm gonna get one of those from them. I think they're like $75 though. So it's gonna be a little while before I can get $75 together. Until then, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way and figure it out the old-fashioned way. So that's what I got for today. Oh yeah, and I also like to shoot these little. This is the first ammunition I bought when I got my gun, because I bought this gun at the store, the airsoft store. They sold the gun. I asked them if they didn't have one lick of ammunition for it. I had to go drive across town there's a place called Discount Paintball, and which is right next door to me. It's just like 12 minutes away. So I go there to get. That's where I bought my first strike, and that's where I bought these rubber rounds. They come out at about 4 grams, so they're not bad. They're reusable. So for target practice, they're great, which is what I like about all these rounds. Grimberg, they're reusable, even if you can find them. I'll shoot into something that I can hopefully find them in. So I don't want them bouncing all around the house. Although I've had them do that, and I've found them the hard way. Ran over one day with the vacuum cleaner. I thought the vacuum cleaner was going to have a heart attack on me or something. So I didn't break the vacuum though, fortunately, but it could have. But the Grimbergs, I'll tell you what though, I was shooting one day. I was shooting them damn Grimbergs, and I don't know if I still got them or not. I don't know where I put them, but I got them somewhere around here. But I guess I must have hit a Grimberg with a Grimberg, and boy, it split it right in half. So, and them things are pretty hard. They're not bouncy or anything like that. They're well, give you an idea. They're rubber mixed with I guess metal fragments or something, but they're hard. You can't squeeze them or anything. Whereas the rubber ones, they got a little bit of give to them. And then these other ones, I think they're made out of PVC, so they're just dead rock solid too. But the rubber ones got a little bit of give, not much though. I mean, you squeeze them and you can't really dent them, but they bounce though. They should make a Super Bowl. They should make one. Remember the Super Bowl back when we were kids? They should make one out of Super Bowl material. That'd be fun to shoot. Watch that ricochet all over the place. That'd be fun. That'd be interesting anyway. So I got this one here. Anyway, I finish up. I got this one, and I thought to myself, after I upgraded it and everything to 11 joules, I thought, well, gee, I really wanted it in black, so I went online and I found this on eBay. So I got two of them actually. I keep two of these loaded at all times, and right there, ready to go with the steel balls in them, along with the other stuff. But it's nice because all you got to do when you're ready to shoot is snap it, and and then it pops out and it tells you it's ready to go. It doesn't take much. It's just this little tap on your palm of your hand, and you can bang bang bang, and they're pretty quick to load too. Because I mean, all you got to do is do that and pop it out and pop a new one in. So, and I got a bunch of these things because they give you 5 magazines with the gun when you buy it. So and this one here, I got the floodlight on this one. You imagine getting hit with that in the middle of the night. Somebody comes into your house, just 800 lumen. That's gonna blind you. You ain't gonna be able to see what the hell you're doing. Might blind me too, though. So I don't know. I might have to rethink that one. But that's what I like. I like those, and I like the First Strike, but I have to get some more magazines for it and try to get some more them red springs too, because I like the red springs better, and rotate around because like I said, leaving them things loaded all the time, I can't be good for the magazines. At least that's what I've heard anyways. So what I'd really like to get though, and this may sound crazy and everything, but I'm going to do it anyways one of these days, is I'm going to buy another one of these, only I'm going to leave it in 7 joule. Because this thing here is up so high in velocity at 11 joules when I'm shooting, if I want to shoot pepper balls out of it, and I damn well might want to do that. I've got them back there, but I wouldn't want to shoot them out of this one because the higher velocities have a tendency of breaking the balls before they come out, and you don't want that to happen, because then you're just gassing yourself. So I'm thinking of getting another one of those. Before I get that though, I want to get that. There's a shotgun that they make by HomeWreker. I'm sure you've seen it, and I just want to get it. I'm going to get that one and just leave it there, because you can upgrade it to 16 joules, but I don't want it 16 joules. I want it standard, because what I'm thinking is I'm figuring, you know what, I'll just load that up with a couple of pepper balls, And that'll be the greeting if anybody does come in. I'll just greet them with a couple of pepper balls. And if that don't make them go away, then I grab one of the other ones and go to town on their ass. So that's my home defense thoughts, anyways. I'm not gonna, you don't just have one gun loaded and leave it laying there and figure that's going to be enough, because it might not be. You might have to continue. You might have to shoot a whole lot more. You never know, and I want to be ready for that type of situation. So I got a bunch of different ones. I got my Tiberius back there. I got that ready to go. I got the first strike. I don't have this one ready right now, but just because I'm getting ready to test out them chronograph a little more and tweak it. So, and I ain't worried right now anyways. I'm home and the lights are on, and well, anybody tries to come in now, it's going to be hard for them. Anyway, that's about all I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you liked it anyways. So I'm running way over time now. It's 26 minutes I've been yakking. So I'll see you guys. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.